Today we're going to be discussing the surface area of cylinders. So if we take a look to the picture on the left side of the screen, we will see that there is a cylinder with a radius of 5 inches and a height of 10 inches. When I'm trying to find the surface area of my cylinders, I'm looking to use this formula, 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. You may recognize different parts of this formula. So when you see pi r squared, that's actually our regular area formula. That is the area formula of a circle. And then when you see pi r h, you're starting to think, oh, wait, that has to do with my volume because it's adding in that third dimension of height. It's not the exact same of volume, it's similar though. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in my values that I'm given. So I have surface area is equal to 2. And remember, we don't actually use pi. We use 3.14 for our purposes. I have my radius, which is 5 inches. So that's squared, plus 2 times 3.14 times 5, that's a 5, I promise, times 10. Times 10. So, now I'm going to do my order of operations first, which is going to be that 5 squared. So I have surface area is equal to 2 times 3.14 times 25 plus 2 times 3.14 times 5 times 10. Now what I'm going to do is do my multiplication. So I'm going to do these at the same time but separate. So I'm going to do the 2 times 3.14 times 25 is going to give me 157 plus 2 times 3.14 times 5 times 10 is going to give me 314. So then what I'm going to do is do my last operation, which is add them together. And that's going to be 471. Am I done? No. I have to remember my units. Units. Okay? And remember, since I did have that square here, that these are going to be inches squared. Okay? Anything with area is going to be squared. Let's take a look at another example. So let's take a look at this example. For my cylinder, I have a diameter of 15 centimeters and a height of 40 centimeters. So again, my formula is going to be 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. When I take a look at this, am I given my radius? No. So what do I need to do here? I need to find my radius. And I remember that my radius is half the length of my diameter. So I can take my diameter and divide it by 2, which is going to give me 7.5 centimeters. Cool. So I can go ahead and start plugging in my numbers now. So I have surface area is equal to 2 times 3.14 times 7.5 squared plus 2 times 3.14 times 7.5 times 40. What's my next step here? Well, I have to follow my order of operations. So I'm going to do my square next. So I have 2 times 3.14 times 56.25 plus 2 times 3.14 times 7.5 times 40. Cool. So now I'm going to do my two separate parts. I'm going to do the multiplication for both of those. So for that first part, I have 2 times 3.14 times 56.25, which is going to be equal to 353.25. Now I'm going to do the second part. That's going to be 2 times 3.14 times 7.5 times 40, which is going to give me 1,804. So now I'm going to do my last step, which is to add those together, which gives me a total surface area of 2,237.25. Am I done yet? No, I'm not done yet. I gotta have my units in here. So centimeters, and remember, I'm working with area. So my units have to be squared. So there's a couple examples of surface area of cylinders. And don't forget, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact your teacher.